What's going on, everybody? Top 10 Pokemon back, and it is time for us to review the top 10 most expensive graded card sales from the newest set, Lost Origin. So in typical top 10 fashion, I reviewed the top 10 most expensive raw copies of these cards. Now we're going to review the top 10 most expensive graded copies, reviewing several PSA cards, CGC cards, and even some BGS cards as well. Folks, the spiel, please be a subscriber, please give the video a like, and please use my eBay affiliate link if you do any shopping to support the channel. Thank you. Now, Lost Origin is a very peculiar set because it headlines Pokemon like Giratina, Aerodactyl, Pokemon you wouldn't think could be headlining a set, even though it also includes a lot of Pikachu cards, Gengar cards, Snorlax, Charizard, but these cards aren't the money makers like the Giratina and the Aerodactyl cards are, so that's pretty interesting. We'll be covering several cards in this video, a lot of eye candy to go over. Let's get started with the number 10 most expensive graded card sale that I could find, which was the Gold Secret Rare Giratina V-Star that in PSA 10 has sold this past week for $122.50. Now, when you think of Gold Secret Rare cards, wouldn't you think these would be the most expensive cards in modern sets? But somehow they're not. Spoiler, this is the only Gold Secret Rare card that's going to be on the top 10 list today. And it landed itself in the 10th most expensive. Coming in number 9, we have our first Pikachu card in this Pikachu V Trainer Gallery card that sold as a PSA 10 for $127.50. Much like the Gold Secret Rare cards, these Trainer Gallery cards aren't quite hitting those big numbers you think they would, especially for high-octane Pokemon like Pikachu and like Charizard. So this one right here is our number 9 most expensive on the list. Coming in at number 8, we have another Pikachu card. This is the Gold and Black Trainer Gallery Pikachu VMAX that as a CGC 10 Pristine sold in auction for $115.50, but a PSA 10 example did sell this past week for $152.50. I've said it probably 24 times, I'm going to say it again, not the biggest fan of the Gold and Black cards, regardless of what Pokemon is on them, but this card did sell for over $150, landing it at the number 8 spot. Coming in at number 7, we have our very first alternate art card on the list in the Rotom V that in PSA 8 sold for $41. But a PSA 10 also did sell this week for $166.50, which just goes to show that even unpopular Pokemon, like this one right here, will still sell for a premium as long as it is an alternate art card. The number 6 most expensive sale that I could find is another Gold and Black card in this Mew VMAX that has sold recently in auction for $202 as a Gem Mint 10. Yeah, I'm not going to rehash what I just said about the Gold and Black cards. This one right here, the number 6 most expensive overall. Coming in number 5, we have the Charizard Trainer Gallery card that in PSA 10 has sold in auction for $271. And what's interesting is when I did a top 10 most expensive raw copies of this set, the Charizard didn't even make the top 10 list. It was in the honorable mentions. But as far as graded cards go, this Zard right here did crack the top 5. Coming in number 4 is one of my favorite cards in this set. It is the Pikachu VMAX Trainer Gallery card that in PSA 10 sold for $275 very recently. This card takes the term Chunkachu to a whole new level. You gotta love it. You gotta love the trainer standing front and center. I do believe that's red. I believe that's Trainer Red. Correct me if I'm wrong. But this card right here is the number 4 most expensive in the entire set. Coming in number 3 is a very surprising sale of this Full Art Giratina V that sold as a PSA 10 for $380. You don't see regular full art cards sell for this high very often, if ever. Usually that's an honor reserved solely for alternate art cards, but we did see this sale which landed in the number 3 spot on the list. Coming in number 2, we have another alternate art card in this Aerodactyl V, which is given some serious Jurassic Park vibes if you ask me. This card in the PSA 10 has sold for even $400 in auction, which is absolutely hilarious when you compare it to this listing right here, in which this person wants $2,500 for their Aerodactyl V. So yeah, someone's really out of touch with the current market price for this card. But nonetheless, a $400 sale landed this card in the number 2 spot. Folks, you know how it is. Top 10 lists will not be complete without including a few honorable mention cards, so here they are. Here is a CGC 9.5 Snorlax Trainer Gallery card, which is a pretty awesome illustration if you ask me, but it only sold in auction for about $46. Same with this Gengar Trainer Gallery card, that is the CGC 9.5, sold in auction for $51. Here is another gold secret rare card in Hisuian Zoroark V-Star that sold as a Gem Mint 10 for only $78. And then here we have what is probably the least expensive alternate art card in this set in terms of graded cards. It's the Galarian Berserker V that sold as a PSA 10 for only $79. Which of course brings me to the number one most expensive card in this set by a long shot. It is the Giratina V alternate art card. That most recently sold as a PSA 10 for $750. But, big fat but, if you get this card as a BGS 10 pristine, you're talking double the price of a PSA 10, as this one right here has sold in auction for $1,550. Once again, making the Giratina V alternate art the most expensive card in all of Lost Origin. Folks, I want to thank you so much for watching this top 10 video. This community is the best. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. I will catch you in my weekly auction recap coming this weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure which, probably Saturday. So I will see you all then. Thank you.